So this is continuation of what if what if Naruto was a genius. So yeah, continuation because I have to go out. Yeah. So I left off at Naruto giving Daiuchi his new ramen shop. So we see Naruto going into the girl's house, and they have books on the table, and Naruto is teaching them something. They're supposed to be in the academy in 5 days, and there'll be first day in academy in 5 days. So this is where Sasuke would see her brother in over 2 years. Izuna has not seen her brother, her mother, or her father, or anybody else in 2 years. So yeah. So he's teaching the basic ninja history, jutsu control, chakra control. And he's teaching Hinata, and he gave Hinata the gentle fish scroll that he took from the Hyugas and copied the rotation, which he also took from the Hyugas. And Hinata is creating her own jutsu called the gentle fist and the wind palm. No, and the yeah, gentle fist, wind palm. I think it was. She's learning that. No, that's a clan technique. Anyways, Naruto has been working on his clan techniques, or making clan techniques, as in Uzumaki style, um, sealing, sealing possession. He's been looking at the Nara clan members and analyzing their shadow possession and creating it in his own way, using seals to to make people mimic his movements or trap them in one place. And he's been mimicking the Yamanaka with the mind transfer jutsu, but they need to place a seal on a person to switch bodies with them, but they can still control their body. So yeah, they can tell their body to walk, but they won't be able to talk or anything like that. So the Uzumaki clan is becoming the strongest clan in Konoha. Naruto has trained everyone in the clan to awaken the mind's eye of Kagura, even um even Tayuya and um and and Karin has learned how to use the mind's eye of Kagura. Tayuya Naruto made puppets for Tayuya, and Tayuya learned how to connect her how to transfer her sound into chakra chakra th- chakra thread chakra lines to control the puppet. So the puppet can cut off people's chakra lines just like she could. So she doesn't need her puppets to fight, but she can fight with other puppets. And Uzumaki clan has gained a seal to give them chakra, to give them just for them to store their chakra, much like Karin's curse mark, which Naruto based it off of, and Karin has her version too. So yeah. So Tayuya is strong. Izuna has her two Tomoe Sharingan, where Sasuke has his one Tomoe. She's on the brink of getting her three, and she knows the Uchiha style kunai style jutsu. She knows the fireball, Phoenix fireball, and dragon breath and dragon flame. She also has water release, but Hinata has her gentle fist and her lightning palm gentle fist. Her She's been working on her line fist and her gentle fist wind palm and her rotation. She has her rotation down already. So she's working on her line fist. Hinata is actually a genius. So she's not a genius. She's a prodigy. Sorry, she's not a genius. Naruto's a genius. Anyways, Naruto has been. He's mastered his flying regime. He's mastered all five basic chakra natures. He's mastered his chakra chains. Karin is working on her chakra chains. So is Tayuya. Naruto mastered his already. He's mastered sealing jutsu, which the whole clan is trying to master now. And Naruto is working on, and he's mastered clone technique, body flicker technique. He's mastered a lot of everything. So, and his sensory ability is off the charts. But Conley still has her healing bite, and he has a healing bite, and her sensory. Yeah, he has still has that. Some of the clan has the healing bite, and some of that clan has the sensory ability. Not all two, but Naruto and Karin are a special case. So both of them have all two for some reason. And Karin has a Tonto on her back, and Naruto created a variant of the Rasengan for the clan. He didn't want to teach the clan the Rasengan, so he calls this the Uzumaki style swirling whirlpool, and he creates a ball of wind because all Uzumakis has the wind nature. Wind, and as wind, so the wind goes up and down instead of swirling round. So the wind goes side to side, up and down ball, in the ball of chakra, and Naruto made that jutsu a clan technique. So people like the Uchiha tried to copy the Uzumaki's techniques, but they never could, because every time they look at the hand signs or how they stand or how their stances, their eyes always go blurry. Even Fugaku with the Mangekyo Sharingan, they go blurry. So yeah. So yeah, that's what the seals were for. So people cannot copy their clan techniques because they don't like people copying their techniques. And the Uchiha are pretty mad, but they can't say anything because then they'll be admitting for trying to copy their techniques. But they already know they've been trying, but they don't really say anything about it because they don't really care, because they know they can't copy anything. Danzo even tried to do so, but it never worked really. Naruto is doing more. So Naruto is just teaching them basic, and then we skip 5 days later, where Naruto and the rest enter the academy. This is where Naruto goes and he does some in the academy. They do basic stuff like math, English, and stuff on the first day, and then it's time for kunai practice and sparring sessions. Naruto is against Sasuke. Izuna is against Sakura. Hinata is against some random civilian. No, Hinata's against Cardians against. Let's put 10-10 there, just for simplicity's sake. 10-10 and Tayuyu is against some random girl. Choji, everyone else fights the same. All the boys fight the same person. They fight in canon. So Naruto faces Sasuke. Sasuke is very arrogant because he says, "Oh, I'm an Uchiha. I have the Sharingan, the one Tomoe Sharingan. Oh, blah blah blah. You're just a filthy Uzumaki. You can't stand up to the Uchiha." Then Naruto activates his Uzugan, not mine's his Kagura. Naruto's Uzugan looks exactly like the Sharingan, but it's way better and it's golden. Sasuke gets scared a bit because he has a 3 Tomoe Uzugan, unlike him, which Naruto doesn't have the Sharingan, but he has something else. And everyone in the clan, every person that belongs in the clan knows Naruto has something different than his clan's Kekkei Genkai, the mind's eye of Kagura. But hey, the Hyuga compare it to theirs. The Hyugas think that the Uzumaki is the last lost branch of the Hyuga, but then the Uzumaki said that they weren't, that they were from their own branch, and they didn't. They were more closer to the Senju than they are to the Hyuga. The Hyuga was angry that they even they did not want to be affiliated with them in any way. But but they did admit that they have some similarities of how their clan work. The clan head, which is Naruto's great grandfather actually. So, but anyway, no, not the clan head, which is Naruto, which is some random Uzumaki girl. To explains that they have very similar traits, but are how on very similar how they rule their clan. But our clan, our clan head, made us that way. They didn't tell them to explain. They explained that Naruto decided that he was going to give them seals to make sure that the Uzumaki, the Uchiha, or anyone else could not copy their techniques. To make sure to keep their techniques in the clan, which was very similar to the Hyuga's way of thinking, but they could not prevent people from actually copying their abilities. That's why they were mostly taijutsu based. But the Uzumaki's has techniques that require hand signs, so we tend to keep our cards close to our chest. The Fugaku snores at this and says that they should share their techniques with everyone. And then the random Uzumaki said that, well, you don't share your techniques with everyone. Exactly. For clan's sake. Just because we're a new clan doesn't mean that we're not a clan. And we were one of the founding clans, just like you, Uchiha. So don't get your pride, get your arrogance in the way of that, of remembering that. Fugaku snores at this, but he stays silent. But then they asked who's the clan head, and they said that Naruto Uzumaki is the clan head. He was the person that made our fighting styles and most of our clan techniques. Everyone knew that Naruto was a genius. It was shown at a very early age. This boy could walk at the age of 1. At the age of freaking one and a half, he could talk. So it was very easy to see that Naruto was a prodigy and a genius. They understood, and they all knew that Naruto was smart. He could rival Hinata, and in fact, one of Shukaku's son was Naruto's best friend. The only person that really understood Naruto for who he was Shikamaru Naruto, which Naruto had a very close bond with. So yeah, Naruto also was close to Choji, but he wasn't as close to him as he was to Shikamaru. But anyways, let's go to the academy spars. Sasuke was looking at Naruto, and Naruto was looking at Sasuke. Sasuke ran towards Naruto trying to punch. Naruto sidestepped him. Sasuke threw a flurry of punches and kicks, but Naruto sidestepped him each and every one of them. Sasuke tried to throw a punch to Naruto's face and sweep his leg, and tried to throw a feet punch, but sweep his legs. Naruto jumped up at that exact point and kicked Sasuke in the face. Sasuke went back, and Naruto appeared right in front of Sasuke, kicking him back to the ground, placing his foot on Sasuke's chest, and crouching down to him. Sasuke looked in Naruto's eyes. Naruto's blue, beautiful eyes. But Sasuke didn't think that because he's not gay. But but he could also see the non-caring in Naruto's eyes, the loneliness, the suffering, the anger, the hatred in Naruto's eyes. But Naruto's face was impassive. It was like it had no emotion, but his eyes could could speak paragraphs. Naruto's eyes illuminated the village, and as goes with Naruto saying, the eyes of the Uzumaki, the Kagura's eyes illuminate the village. Naruto then got up. Naruto then told Sasuke to forfeit. Then Naruto pressed more on his foot on Sasuke's chest, and Sasuke gave up. By gave up, I meant he went unconscious because of the pressure that Naruto was putting on his chest. Naruto got up and Naruto cleared Naruto's winning. Naruto didn't really mind how Naruto did that because he understood that Sasuke was not going to go down any other way else. So Naruto rubbed Naruto's head and patted Naruto's head and told him to go and sit down. And the school day would finish. Now this is gonna be the end of this video. Like I said, I just made this mainly because this was a continuation and because I didn't finish it. And if you didn't remember, this I doing a whole 1 hour what if week. So 7 days really. So like I couldn't mess it up. So see you guys. Bye.